The runic word appeared over there. See it? Suna.
Gravestone. No doubt a berserker.
Later, brother. Hostilities demand our focus. Bid father fierce. Darrow for the troublesome.
Watch your step.
Your shield could be of use!
Tell me more of this king.
He's not worth wasting my breath over. His berserker champions even less so. Trash. The lot of them.
Why wait until now to speak of them?
Before, there was nothing to be done. But finding that hilt changed things. Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Alka!
From above, Bifrost!
Enemies on the left! Behind me! Watch out!
Kratos, behind you!
Last enemy!
Well, if there's more of these Asgard fragments out there, the Einherjar will continue to be a nuisance for the realms.
Only if we do nothing. The realms will never heal if they remain.
How many more?
Only one way to find out.
Is cooperative in large scare quotes.
Near the little shop I'm running out in the Alpine Desert, there's something y'all are probably gonna want to see. You need...
Mimir, now that we have a moment, can I ask you about your mission to Helheim with Hildisvini?
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Mimir, what exactly did you promise the large bird?
Oh, nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to... retire.
Retire? Hell's Eagle wants to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be hell?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become hell, as it were. That's enough for the time being. They gather the fear. Nasty hit! No way
Incoming back here!
The nerve! Invoking Lyra after what they did.
Lyra. I've never heard of it.
It was a peaceful kingdom, full of artists and poets. But it fell to ruin long ago.
And these berserkers were responsible.
Them and their accursed King Hrolf. What little blood I have still boils at the thought.
Your former home, I assume.
Let's just take this victory and move on, eh?
There is no need to shoulder this burden on your own.
Admittedly, you're shouldering the brunt of the work here. Let me worry about the emotional burden. Careful, brother! You're covered in blood. I felt thought. With Asgard destroyed, where will the Einherjar go?
Valhalla exists. Both inside and outside of Asgard. Who knows what became of it?
Aye. Suppose they'll have to find rest somewhere. Something else I recall about that Greek player mentioned, if you won't take offence at the critique. As a work of performance, it consisted almost entirely of watching... Brother, you smell trouble, yeah? Above! Right, right! Careful, brother. You're covered in vitals.
I don't understand why they keep fighting. Can't they sense Odin is dead?
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him. Alive or dead, it's a matter of honor.
Yes, they will continue to follow his orders and keep the realms under his thumb.
Not for long, then.
What's it say, brother?
You again. I hope you're back to clean up the mess that extra head of yours made.
We have done it.
In addition to destroying Asgard and ending Odin's rule, so you're welcome.
Your hammer.
Thank you. With Odin gone, this will be a nice reminder to folks
Of what?
that we didn't give up. And we won. Never expected to see this thing again.
There's another of Garm's realm tears nearby.
Behind you! Look out! Watch your sight! Behind you, brother!
This is not over.
Behind you, brother! I felt that one, brother! Well, halfway there.
I'm up for closing the rest if you are, Kratos.
Follow me.
Weak suck of a ball.
That sword doesn't belong to you!
Switching arrows!
Don't hold back! Be patient! That lost her face!
This hilt. What is its connection to these spirits?
It's a symbol of their betrayal, their cruelty personified. The sooner we're done with it, the better.
If I can make peace with my blades.
I suppose you're right. If Skofnung rids the land of these bastards, I can stomach its presence a bit longer.
What is wrong?
Please, leave me to my prayers. I await Freya, the great healer.
I am here.
She will cure me. I have been a loyal follower. She would not abandon.
I am Freya. What do you need?
Only she can cure my sickness. With mangold, mire, and poem.
We must help her.
She demands a cure. She is dead.
She is trapped here, ignorant of her own death. If we bring her what she needs, she'll move on.
You're certain?
I'm not going to do nothing. She needs mangold, mire, and palm. We should find some.
Did you recognize her? The sickly spirit?
No. There was a time I could recall the face of every one of my people, but... sometimes I wonder if gods live too long.
I once felt the same.
That's everything I need. Let's return to the Sixth Spirit.
You will cure the dead.
I promised I would take care of my people.
You do not even remember her. Nor she you.
And?
Let us return to the spirit.
Have you
We have
finally-
collected the plants.
Could this be? I feel my vitality returning to me. I feel... Freya.
I am here.
I knew you would return. Even as the doubters cursed your name.
Thank you. But it's time to rest. You have earned it.
Thank you, my queen. I am tired indeed.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Enemy behind you, Kratos! They're healing!
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost!
Right leg! Changing arrows!
Behind you! Look out!
Behind you, Kratos!
Incoming!
I'm glad we can help these Einherjar on their way, even if they hate us for it.
They do not need to spend their afterlife serving a cruel god any longer.
Agreed.
The Stag of Winter. It looks hungry.
Come on already! Just come back with me. I don't care how hungry you are. That's right. We got more food at home. Come on.
I have to say, quite a nice change of pace helping these stags get home. For a moment, I was worried we'd have to kill them.
Yes.
Halfway there, by Septimus.
I do not like you.
I get that a lot.
2 down, halfway there. The autumnal stag.
Hey, how about you follow me back home? Fall, get it? Yeah? No? No. Just one stag left. Thanks for saving the realms and all that. I'd have gotten to it myself, and with more style. But thanks.
You're welcome, he means to say. Time of rebirth, renewal.
Oh, I've missed the smell of those flowers. I'm sorry, kid. Just come back already. That's all of them. Congratulations. You Save the 9 realms from death by overgrowth. And you sort of saved my ass, too. Though it was really Venus' fault.
That was not our aim.
I'll take what I can get.
A job well done. Might as well check in with Ratatoskr when we've got the time. Over the bearded!
The enemy's on Layra!
This kingdom, Layra. You once lived there.
Before I shacked up with the Aesir, aye. Another of my spectacular failures.
In capturing these spirits, you seek redemption.
I just want to send these bloody monsters to hell where they belong. Wouldn't exactly call it redemption, but I know I'll feel better once it's over.
You covered the child! Thanks, Two.
Figured out the chime, did you? Delightful.
As you asked.
This one has a strong personality.
Hello, Ratatoskr.
Hello, Master Kratos. What you've accomplished for these realms is truly something I never thought possible. Rest assured, good Master Brock would be proud beyond measure, even if only to express it in his love language of profane non sequiturs. But he is terribly missed.
Yes, he is.
Now, there is one rather interesting development to apprise you of. The detonation of Asgard shook the world tree to its very roots, dislodging a great number of realm seeds. I thought you might wish to have them. My little way of saying, thank you for preventing my death by immolation.
You are welcome.
So this is Jotunheim.
As beautiful as the stories. And then some.
Freya, the flower. The flower.
Incredible. No time for picking flowers, hmm?
Company's here, Finn.
Angerboda.
Kratos, Mimir, Freya. It's good to see you.
I wish to thank you for creating a path out of Asgard for us.
Aye, a true pleasure to meet the lassie who saved our skins.
Indeed. Your giant stuff magic is truly a marvel.
We were so glad we got there in time. Freya, your brother's sacrifice won't be forgotten.
It won't.
I will say, you've made quite the impression on our Atreus' heart.
Mimir.
Oh, like you weren't thinking it, brother.
Ahem. You're a cherished ally, Angerboda. I hope we cross paths again.
I imagine we will. There's lots to do, and I'm just getting started.
All of the little ones are now safely settled in their new home. You have my gratitude.
Thorough job. My respect.
You sought the dragon's offspring. Why?
To alleviate my heart-rending loneliness, of course.
Oh, that was awfully forthcoming of you.
I normally wouldn't be so candid, but it appears that Anxious Squirrel has learned a thing or two from you about, what was it? Not caring about how others perceive you? So I will permit you this one glimpse of my weakness.
To require others is not a weakness.
My goodness. I had not expected such emotional intelligence from one of your... girth.
I do not care.
Oh, say,
go.
while I have you, any news on the stag front? But putting all that aside for the moment, is there anything else?
Your stags are returned.
A completist. I approve.
Incredible! The 9 realms are no longer in horticultural danger. I cannot thank you enough, but perhaps this will suffice. Arrogant believes he has evaded punishment just because you fixed his blunder. He is sorely mistaken, of course. He will be in a remarkable amount of trouble once I figure out how to punish someone. His narcissism renders him invulnerable to all forms of emotional warfare. But putting all that aside for the moment, is there anything else?
Kratos, a raider encampment.
Shall we take care of them, brother? You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Left side, brother! More raiders! Nasty hit! You alright, brother? Fire behind you!
That is all of them. They still whine.
Poor things. They can smell more danger.
The wolves fear that it can no longer hurt them.
The horrors of our past can be inextricable from the present. You have to understand that.
Is that a frost troll? He won't be happy to see us. Like a frost in my neck stump!
Another Coal Raider camp. Kratos, we should do something about them.
Now maybe the wolves will cease their whining. accursed wolves.
I grow tired of your lack of empathy for your own wolves.
It's Demos, isn't it, brother?
I should not have told you of Demos.
You see yourself in these wolves, in their fear.
Let us keep moving.
Look, another coal raider camp. We should do something about them and put your wolves at ease. Kratos, their chieftain!
You're on fire, Kratos! Double
The chieftain. Was he the one who captured the wolves before you freed them?
I do not know.
Regardless, they should draw some comfort from his death.
They're still scared.
Not of the raiders. Do not be afraid. You are safe. Good. Good boys.
Girls.
Good girls.
One more for the tree. Look, over there.
Mimir, tell me more of Yari.
After leaving his family, he wandered the realms in search of something unnameable. But in all his wondrous travels, nothing satisfied him. Until he met another wanderer in search of something similar. Unnameable. He was called Soma.
Let us find the final ingredient. You are Atreus' friend.
Ah! Oh! Hi! Hey! You're Loki's dad, right? Saw you at the whole Ragnarok thing. I'm Skilder.
The lad who's been organizing the displaced Midgardians. What are you doing?
Oh, Loki told me this story about Odin inviting him to Asgard and giving him an Aesir coin that you threw away, and well, I thought I'd come here and see if I could find it. And I did, if you can believe it. But, it's kinda stuck, 'cause you're like crazy strong, apparently. I'm sorry, did you want to keep it?
No. It is yours.
You sure? It's probably really valuable. I mean, that's not why I'm after it, but if I were gonna sell a genuine Asgardian artifact touched by at least 3 gods, I'd expect that'd fetch, well, a whole lot. Probably enough to buy my own boat, set out, and make my fortune.
The coin is yours. Good luck to you.
Thanks, you too. And if you see Thrud, never mind.
You sure we shouldn't help him out?
He needs to feel he earned it. Let him do so.
Switching arrows!
Behind you, watch out! I felt that one, brother. Well, that relic certainly did the trick. I somewhat missed fighting trolls, didn't you? Don't forget to grab what they dropped. I bet Lunda could make some armor out of it. careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Enemy! To your left!
It seems for every camp we destroy, we find 2 more.
It's almost impressive. You said you and Thor caused that?
Yes.
Your axe and Thor's hammer clashing leaves impressive destruction. We're heading back to Charlie?
Yes.
He's not going to be very happy with me.
No.
Charlie. I'm sorry, I have no excuse for neglecting you. I will do my best to earn it. Is someone inside?
Yes.
Warming up already, isn't it?
Birgir,
Hello.
you came.
Indeed. Seemed a perfect place to retire. Maybe write a book. It is your home if you wish me to leave.
No. It's good that he has someone.
Will you stay?
There is still much to be done.
Then we will wait. And when it is time to rest, I will keep the hearth warm.
Thank you, Birgir.
Look here, Freya.
Mercury.
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost! On your left! Behind you, watch out!
This is truly Thankus' work.
It must be done.
I'm sure the civilians were protecting would thank us. Well, thank both of you. Me, they would just point at and scream. I felt that one, brother! There's frost in my neck, dog! Watch your left! Behind you, watch out! All of Garm's handiwork has been fixed.
Good. I am glad.
Well, how about that?
Atreus would be happy to know we've tied up some of his loose ends.
Perhaps we should let Hrasvolgar know.
Perhaps.
Wait a bloody moment. Is that?
Thor's hammer. And his daughter.
I'll make you proud, Dad.
Well, good for her. Freya, I've always wondered. Why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Oh, bit before my time. You tell.
We believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gerd, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him how. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch. But one day, it came time for Gerd to wander away.
No more for now. Focus.
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost!
Learning the god they indebted themselves to didn't care for them at all. Such profound betrayal.
Aye. Their homes will not be the only thing they will be rebuilding. Freya, getting back to your brother learning to realm travel. I take it the romance with his teacher ended poorly?
It did for him.
Hold. What is that? The hilt is drawn to the gravestone.
From under the cruel, dagger the god, and bitter the blade. What's your right? Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Hunting these berserkers, I am reminded of our search for the Valkyries 2 winters ago.
I can see the similarities, aye.
There is one difference. With the Valkyries, you lacked spite.
Brother, I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't know the full tale.
I know how it feels to be wronged, and how it feels to achieve vengeance. I would hope to spare you the disappointment.
Aye. There, that's got to be the last drop of hope. There we are. No more Drogadens, no more Hertha. One less thing to worry about.
You worry?
Oh, never while you're around, oh warrior of rippling muscle.
Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean...
Another half-goofa.
Oh, it looks as though the Light Elves sealed off this section of the Barrens. Why?
Luckily for us, a very considerate goddess has enhanced our magic chisel, and we can unseal it.
My, that is lucky.
The Forbidden Sands lay beyond.
Contested territory, according to Bela. And another storm to endure.
Mekli. I remember when Freya and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good and our efforts here are futile.
It's a fair concern. Healing this land will take more than a pair of singing Hafgufa. But I have to believe, in the long run, we're doing right by Alfheim. Well, best we start looking for a way underground.
Keep a lookout for a cave! I see an entrance! Freya never saw how poorly these lands fared in his absence, did he? He would appreciate our efforts out here.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again is a rare privilege, even if it's only a solo act.
Or a duet, once this Hafgufa is free. This architecture, it is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell's creation.
More hive matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
Blocked.
Could I reach it from down here? This kind of hide material is sensitive to sound. How odd. When I last came here with you in the presence, I assumed the absence of Alfheim's light was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered by hive matter.
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are concerned, it's that light column in the center of the temple that's the aberration. Just look at how old some of these surfaces are. Far older than the Lightwell, or even our trapped Hafgufa for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking for all sorts of new perspectives.
Maybe the Twilight Stone on the ground will help. Well, there you go.
Wretch on the left!
Enemies on the left!
Behind you! Incoming! Boys on left side! Left side, incoming! I felt that one, brother.
This is the last.
Light elves don't often travel underneath the barrens, do they?
Territory changes hands often in Nalfheim, or so it appears.
Big Veer did mention that these ruins have historical significance for the Light Elves. I assume they're only here to keep intruders out.
Well, at least they tried.
I suspect the corpse below would disagree.
Look there. That hive doesn't like sound, remember?
Good eye. Let's continue, shall we? Behind you! Poison!
Behind you, brother!
I hope freeing these housekeepers will allow them to breed again. It was a dazzling display once. The skies of Alfheim filled with their song.
I imagine it's the lack of fresh light that's caused this pair to grow abnormally large. No use in having babies if there's nothing for them to feed on.
Trying to protect their children. I can relate. I wonder if these two comprehend the choice they face once free.
What choice do you speak of?
The life cycle of the Hafgufa. In order to breed, they must pass on their light to their children.
And without light, they will die.
I suppose that's all any of us can hope for in the end. That our death has purpose. That we can live on through our children. Given another chance, I know which way. Good. Almost there. Well done. Time to set it loose.
Aye, back to the surface then.
The pipe.
Used in many of Freyr's blessings, I imagine.
fate of these creatures. It reminds me of a story.
Does it?
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world. But no metal could hold such a power. So the blacksmith used the flame of...
Is this a story meant to ease my grief?
Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time.
I appreciate the sentiment, but... well, your stories...
What about my stories?
I wouldn't exactly call them...
Fair. Mimir is the better storyteller.
Now, don't sell yourself short, brother. You've come a long way from the days of laconic fables.
It's okay. Finish your story.
The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who would open it.
Well, at least it's a relatable story.
We've overstayed our welcome in Alpine. Again.
Time to end this story.
If my stories are of no comfort, take solace in knowing you did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know. There is little choice for a parent. You are not alone.
I'm not, am I? And now neither are they.
Song of the Sands. Wow. Didn't know I could get misty. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Kratos. This land sings once more. We've done good here.
No rush to leave yet, is there? Who knows what kind of adventures await us in our freshly lit barrens? That's odd. The runes are dark.
I'm grateful to see Freya remembered this way. But what purpose does all this serve?
Difficult to say without an inscription. But it looks like the elves built this place together, light and dark. Which means this would have been their first act of cooperation in generations. A far cry from lasting peace, but perhaps it served as a monument. One that symbolizes the potential for peace.
This statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly did not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truce through diplomacy alone. His godhood, his very presence, healed this land and allowed it to be true. But once he left, he had to have known what would happen.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman.
You said monuments are useless. Why restore this one?
It was hidden for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder.
Aye. Nothing reminds people of their history like chiseled, well-lit marble. You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps slotting a crystal on the opposite side could shed some light on this mystery. Looks like we can read the inscription now as well.
Light from the crystals. It is in the sand now.
Would you look at that? Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say, his presence?
Freya was actually here. The peace was radical. Surely a bit of extra light in the desert isn't enough to make it last.
Before I met Faye, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim, I found peace on my own. It remains my responsibility to make it last.
I only hope his guidance will last.
We will see. But he has given them a chance.
Another carving. The last ingredient in the recipe.
One more ingredient around here, brother.
Second key.
Sure enough. It's been a bit since we've unlocked a mysterious door. Excited, brother? Classic.
A light elf statue in the desert.
On top of ancient elven ruins? I'd have to agree.
Close in! Attack!
Kratos, spring! Bring them down!
Attack! Close in! Attack!
Core is weakened!
Close in! Attack!
Well, shame that's the last of Kvasir's poems.
Why not write your own?
Been a while since I dipped my quill into the ink pot of poetry, but maybe it's time to try again. it on one of my horns. Let's see if I can pull it off.
No.
That's all my brother's tribute.
Do you prefer we hang on to them?
Do what you will. If Freyr didn't bother taking them when he left Alfheim, he wouldn't mind us selling them to the Elven library.
An archive of knowledge.
No sign of the light elves.
For now.
Maybe they've left for the day, and we can browse at our leisure. That's the last of the missing schematics. I suspect you've got some new sword hilts in your future.
Here. These texts alone are not enough to end the Elven War, but restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Odin's book.
Aye. Quite the advantage for the Light Elves.
This book is sealed, but there is an inscription. The console.
Thikvir spoke of an exile of the same name. Odds are he'd like a gander at that particular text. Ah, it appears the librarian would like a word. Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
What's your right? Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
They're failing!
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
The elves do not need protection from their history. They need access. A new chapter awaits.
I'm impressed. Thought you were going to end her.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
Perhaps we can bring these two animals back to Vanaheim, or Midgard even. Becky and Spanner could use the company. We have kennels.
It would not go well for them. Once a predator becomes accustomed to a land, it is cruel to move them.
I suppose you're right. It just seems lonely out here.
It is peaceful. They have each other. It is enough.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed or horrified.
Either way, it is over now.
You know, Freyr loved to breed Gulag cubs in Vanaheim. I wonder if these two are the descendants of the Gulag we brought here long ago.
That explains how they got to the desert. Another gift for the Dark Elves.
The gravestone. Another berserker to fight.
The Altair is stolen.
With honor! Nothing!
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
This was the last, was it not? Only the king remains.
Aye, and if you thought his berserkers were tough, well, I've been thinking about what you said, brother. Maybe it's time to let this go. Slurping up a dead man's soul with this old sword isn't gonna change the past.
It is good to hear you say that. But I plan to face him regardless.
What? After all your lecturing on vengeance and spite?
It is not wise to let a malevolent spirit wander Midgard. But I needed to know you wanted this for the right reasons.
Huh. Appreciate the sentiment, brother.
For your garden.
A dawn bloom.
Yet another sleeping beast. The handiwork of Alvis Stonefoot. It's about waking the trolls with a relic. Well, we already figured that out for ourselves, didn't we? Expertly done, as usual.
They killed their own to protect their secrets.
That's harsh.
Yes. But with this secret exposed, perhaps old wounds can begin to heal.
Another carving. The last ingredient in the recipe.
One more ingredient around here, brother.
The meeting of Yari and Soma.
Ah, right. So the two agreed traveling together might be beneficial.
And less lonely.
Aye. Their bond with each other grew quickly, and the meals they shared became legendary. It was said that to dine with them could sustain you for weeks.
That was the last of the ingredients.
We could take them back to the cauldron in Midgard.
Ragnarok took a brutal toll on them.
They have retreated to mourn the dead, to take stock of their people.
How long will the peace last? Before another incursion into the temple occurs?
I do not know. But in Asgard, light and dark elf fought as one. I do not think they will forget that.
Brother! The wee bastard's about to explode!
Got him!
Where does this path lead?
Those blades may not be from around here, but I'll be damned if I can't sharpen them up for you.
New father, new mother, new fate to suffer. We thought, we screeched, but nothing escapes the Keeper's reach.
Mamiya, how do we find this Raven Keeper?
I'd love to, brother, but I've no idea where we'd look. Or if the Keeper's even still alive.
We will find her.
My children, have you...
Enough!
Give me a gander at those blades, will ya? I don't think I can... Oh, heading off already? Got time to chat?
Your arrows will bring her down!
Watch your left! Wow, Chile, you all right? Arrows then strike. You know how this goes, brother.
How many more can there be? Take it down together.
done, brother. Clearly the ravens, the children, appreciated it as well.
Is there nothing to be done for them?
I believe we have done something.
Perhaps.
King Hrolf's gravestone. It's reformed. Yes, there's only one thing left to do. Take it off, man! You've got this! Behind you! Look out!
Changing arrows!
That's frost in my neck stump! Thank you, brother. Still not sure if that was justice or vengeance.
The two are not always at odds.
What do you intend to do with Skofnung now?
I intend to use it.
No! Don't you understand the legacy that thing carries? Not to mention the souls of evil berserkers.
I will use it for good.
That won't erase its history.
No. But the story of this sword is still being written. Future generations will weigh its good deeds against the bad and decide for themselves.
You've come a long way from when I first met you, brother.
I have had good counsel since then, brother. Finish the story.
Gladly. It was said that Yari and Sommer first shared a kiss in the fields of Jotunheim.
Oh? How'd they manage to reach Jotunheim?
Don't know. Point is, they went on countless expeditions, each location more beautiful than the last. But they found as they did, the destination became less important than simply traveling together.
And the unnameable thing?
It was home. Yari and Sommer had found it in each other. Bar! Killer! You alright? Find you! Incoming Bifrost! believe that was the last stronghold of the Aesir.
So, Odin's oppressive ways have finally ended.
Are you satisfied?
Yes. Perhaps the realms may finally find peace and healing.
It does not. Freya, here.
An ash petal. We'll come back for the flower later.
Hey, y'all! Come for the combat trials, or just to see little old me?
How about that? The sea did lead us to Sutter's Gauntlet.
Gnaw. She's fierce. Attack only if you think we are ready.
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost!
You judge me. You, whose cowardice has left entire realms in ruin.
Sister, I know the hate that burns you from within. I have felt those flames, known the comfort of their warmth. I wronged you. And I cannot change that. Never apologize enough for it. But the hatred, vengeance, you have to let it go. Finish it. Yes, sister.
Freya, I'm sorry it came to that.
I gave her what she wanted.
So then, how's it feel being Queen of the Valkyries once more?
Why? There are no Valkyries left.
The Shield Maidens. Will you not lead them? Or rebuild?
Maybe. It would be the first time in a while I had someone to We'll see. You choose the trial. Get ready!
Raider, left flank! Fire behind you! Behind you! Look out! Cover! The wee bastard's about to explode! Right side, brother!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Nasty hit! You all right, brother? One more to go.
Kratos, a chest appeared. We completed the challenge, but there's more here we haven't seen. Could there be other arenas? You choose the trial.
We begin.
Behind you! Incoming!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Left side, incoming!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Fancy a warm-up before making your choice.
They come.
Right side!
Right leg!
Behind you! On the left! Behind you, watch out! Left flank!
Let us begin.
Incoming! Above you!
Be ready.
side!
Enemies to your left! Down!
Watch your left! Another in here! To the left!
Enemies on the left!
Left flank!
That takes care of that. We still haven't seen everything this area has to offer. There could be another room.
It is time. Oh!
Interesting. Looks like you need to toss those swords into the void. Time to move!
This is not over. Be ready.
Enemies to your left!
to move!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Watch it!
We've seen all the arenas and completed them. Maybe something's changed in the main chamber. The steel's reacting to us. That sword, it wasn't there before.
Quality stuff for you. Cutting them down like wheat. Y'all feeling crafty?
A good fit.
Better get that armor nice and bloody. Y'all feeling crafty?